Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. This is Melaj Kamran and you are watching Explore Chemistry. In my last video, I have given you some basic knowledge about organic compounds. In this video, we are going to classify organic compounds. So let's classify with me. Organic compounds are mainly classified into different branches according to their structure. There are two main branches and these two main branches are further divided into sub-branches. So let's see how these organic compounds are divided or can be classified. There are two main classes of organic compounds. All the organic compounds are mainly divided into two main classes on the basis of their structures or skeleton of carbon chain. So organic compounds are classified into first one open chain or acyclic compounds, second one closed chain or cyclic compounds. Open chain compounds are having a structure like this in which corner carbons are not attached together, or you can say this chain is open from these two corners. Closed chain are compounds like this in which a cycle or a ring has been made with carbon chain. Every carbon is attached with other carbon. So this is like a closed structure. Not a single carbon is free in this structure. Open chain or acyclic compounds are those compounds in which the end carbon atoms are not joined with each other to form long chain of carbon atoms. These open chain compounds are further classified into two different branches. First one is straight chain compound, second one is branch chain compound. Straight chain compounds are like this in which there is only single chain present, there is no side chain present. Branch chain compounds are like these compounds in which there is the presence of side chain or a branch is attached with single chain. Now I'll tell you how to identify either any structure is branch chain or straight chain. Is this structure a straight chain and branch chain? What do you think? It is a straight chain compound because it is similar to this compound. From this corner carbon we have turned the structure in this shape, so it is considered as a straight chain compound. So how will you identify either this is a straight chain or this one is a branch? To find branch, select the chain, carbon chain, first of all containing maximum number of carbon atoms. The carbon which is not included in that chain is considered as branch or side chain. Now let's identify with me. Is this structure a straight chain or branch chain? First select the chain containing maximum number of carbon atoms. So I have selected this chain containing 4 carbon atoms. This carbon is not included in the chain, so it will be considered as branch chain compound. If you select the chain like this in this direction, then this carbon won't be included in the chain, then still it will be a branch chain compound. Whenever you are selecting the chain, for example, you will move from this carbon to this carbon in this direction, so you cannot turn back to select this carbon as well. Okay, now what do you think? Is this structure is a straight chain or branch chain? Select the longest carbon chain first of all. This will be the longest carbon chain containing 3 carbon atoms, or this can be the longest carbon chain. In both the cases, 2 carbon atoms will not be included in the chain. So it is also a branch chain compound and these 2 carbon atoms are considered as branch or side chain. This will be the main chain of the compound. It is not necessary to choose the straight chain always. You can choose this chain also in L shape. Okay, I'll show you some more straight chain compounds. This is a straight chain compound. If you select the chain, you will select it like this. There will be no extra carbon over here. This B structure is also a straight chain. You will select the chain like this. There is no extra carbon or side chain in this structure. This one also is straight chain. Whenever you will select the chain, you will go from this carbon to this carbon in this direction. From first carbon till last carbon, you have to select the chain. There will be no extra carbon or side chain remaining. Now this D structure is also a straight chain like this. This one also a straight chain compound like this. And this one also is straight chain compound. You will select the chain in this direction. There will be no extra carbon remaining in this compound also. Now I'll give you a few examples of branch chain compound. This structure is a branch chain compound. When you will select the chain, you will move like this from this carbon to this carbon. You cannot turn back to select this carbon. So this will be your chain and this part will be your branch. Another example is this. This is also a branch chain compound. If you select the chain, this will be your chain and this carbon will be your branch. Or you can select the chain like this also. So this carbon will be your branch. So these two are branch chain. This one also is a branch chain compound. If you select the carbon chain, you will select like this. So this carbon will be extra and it will be considered as branch. So hopefully you understood the difference between straight chain compound and branch chain compound. Another class of organic compound was closed chain or cyclic compounds. Closed chain compounds are those compounds in which the end carbon atoms are joined with each other to form a ring or cycle of carbon atoms. These closed chain compounds are further divided into two more branches, homocyclic compounds or heterocyclic compounds. Homocyclic compounds, as its name indicates, homo means same. So they are made up of same elements. The cycle or ring is made up of same elements, that is carbon. Every member of this cycle you can see is carbon only. Hydrogens are attached outside the cycle or with each carbon. Closed chain structures can also be represented like this. In this hexagon, each corner is representing one carbon. There is no need to represent hydrogen over here. So this is showing a structure with 6 carbon atoms and this is showing a cyclic structure. And all the elements of this cycle are carbon atoms. On the other hand, we have heterocyclic compounds. Hetero means different. So one or more than one element can be different from carbon atoms. In this structure you can see all the members of this ring are not carbon. These 4 are carbon atoms, but there is a presence of sulfur also. So this will be considered as heterocyclic compound. It can also be represented like this. In cyclic compounds, if there is a presence of double bond or some other element than carbon, you must have to show in such structures. Homocyclic or carbocyclic compounds are closed chain compounds in which rings are made up of only carbons. They are further classified into two branches. Aromatic compounds, they are also known as benzenoid compounds. Alicyclic compounds, non-benzenoid compounds. These benzenoid compounds are benzene containing compound. Benzene is a compound, cyclic compound with the formula C6H6. This is the structure of benzene in which 6 carbon atoms are joined together to make the shape of hexagon. With every carbon there is a double bond present and one hydrogen present. These double bonds are alternate double bonds in the ring and their positions are not fixed. So we can say these double bonds are delocalized. They are movable double bonds. For example, in this structure you can see over here double bond is made. This double bond will shift over here after some time and between these two carbons there will be a double bond. And this double bond will shift over here and this will shift over here. So these 3 double bonds are alternative and delocalized, means movable. So it can be represented with the circle like this. So benzene structure can also be represented like this or this. There are lots of compounds which can be made from this benzene ring, like this phenol. If any other functional group is attached with this benzene ring, it will make another compound. If more than one benzene rings are attached together, it will make another compound. If three benzene rings will attach together, a new compound will form. So with this single compound benzene, lots of compounds can be made. Therefore, scientists have made another class of organic compounds to classify these benzenoid compounds known as aromatic compounds. On the other hand, these are non-benzenoid compounds which do not contain any benzene ring. They are named as cyclopropane because they are having 3 carbon atoms, and it is a structure of cyclic compound, therefore cyclopropane, or cyclobutane having 4 carbon atoms. There is no benzene ring present. These are simply homocyclic compounds. Now it's time for some homework. Classify the following organic compounds. You have studied different classes of organic compounds according to their structures. So few structures are given over here. Looking at these structures, classify each of these compounds. First one is cyclopentane, second is toluene, third is cyclohexane, fourth is 4-methyl-octane. The name of the compound is 4-methyl-octane. Fifth is adenine compound. Sixth is tetrahydrofuran. Seventh compound name is heptane. Eighth compound name is pyridine. Hopefully you understood everything. If you understood everything, please like this video and share this video with your friends and subscribe my channel for more helpful videos. Thank you.